Good morning, everybody. Mike Niemiec here with some early morning grain and oilseed comments on this Wednesday, January 30th. Well, the overnight trade after yesterday being a little bit on the defensive is a little bit higher now. We've got the bean market up around 4 cents, the corn and wheat up around 2 cents, the meal market up around $1, and the soybean oil market up around 20 points. But as we've been commenting, that we've basically been going sideways for quite a period of time in here, continuing to watch our three topics of late in here, that being the USDA returning back to work and how are the releases going to come to the trade, the talks that are starting today between the U.S. and the Chinese over trade, and trade will be watching the wires and seeing what's coming of it, good or bad, and then also continuing to monitor what's going on with the South American crop as far as their crop progress goes for corn and beans, both in Brazil and Argentina. So as you can see, it's a two-sided story in here, and it still seems like we're going to be stuck in here. And I guess the thing that really kind of adds to it to a degree in here, getting back to the USDA reports, them coming back from the shutdown, the commentary is that the USDA is going to come out kind of piecemeal with the export sales numbers. They're going to come out tomorrow, and they're just going to include the week that we missed after the start of the shutdown, and they're going to continue a week-by-week basis for roughly around 3 weeks. Then they're going to throw it all at us. The Commitment of Trade report that is also somewhat of a key link to traders' opinions, that's also going to come out seemingly not so much on a week-by-week basis, but they're going to piecemeal that out as well, and that can take maybe over around a month of releases before we get caught up in it. So both the export sales and the Commitment of Traders report, two vital things I think for the trade to go and monitor, is going to be strung out. And this is almost kind of representative of what's been going on with the trade talks between the U.S. and the Chinese. That's been going on for almost several months. Does it continue to go further? And it really has put the trade in somewhat of a lux in the sense that we are stuck in a trading range, and potentially this is just going to go and continue, and it's going to take us into the end of the month of February potentially when the USDA has their outlook meeting. It'll also take us into perhaps the March 1st tariff decisions between the U.S. and the Chinese, and then potentially, as we mentioned yesterday, all the way strung out potentially to the prospective plannings report. So all in all, as it stands right now, it kind of looks like a steady-ish call, maybe a little bit better, just rebounding from yesterday. We're in a trading range. We'll be watching headline news per se. We'll be getting our weekly ethanol number coming on out today with the export sales tomorrow. But all in all, not much in the way of fresh news. It's more or less going minute by minute per se, watching the news on the wires. Once again, these are my opinions, not that of ADM or ADMIS. Thank you.